You're watching Minnesota Vikings Now. I am Tom Downey, and yeah, that is indeed Kirk Cousins, or maybe we should start calling him Kirko for the rest of life. Apparently he's shredded, but the Vikings are on fire. Kirk Cousins continues to play well and deliver in the clutch, especially when not in prime time. By the way, who saw Kirk Cousins being absolutely ripped? If he pulled off his shirt and looked like me, I would have been, oh, yeah, that makes sense. He shops at Kohl's, right? Well, he is absolutely ripped, so congrats to Kirk Cousins. If you're hyped about the way the Vikings are playing, show it by liking today's video right now. This is Minnesota Vikings Now. I am Tom Downey. Some overreactions, almost all of them good, by the way, on today's show. We will also, though, begin with the latest on Odell Beckham and the situation as he remains the top available NFL free agent. The update is he is expected to be fully cleared by the end of the week, according to Jay Glazer. That's from a medical clearing standpoint. There will be some time between being cleared and being able to play football because that's how knee recovery works from that standpoint. But I do think Minnesota is a dark horse team to watch in the Odell Beckham sweepstakes. Teams like the Cowboys, the Packers, who are bad. Aaron Rodgers looks broken. The Bills, of course, have been heavily linked. The New York Giants, all those three teams beyond Green Bay are contenders. Minnesota is as well. And remember, I think the number one thing Odell Beckham wants right now, beyond some semblance of stability in terms of long-term contract stuff, he does want to play with a contender. I'm sure he wouldn't mind getting to play with Justin Jefferson going there. There is familiarity with the offense, by the way. It's the Rams offense to a certain extent that Odell Beckham ran last year, so he knows Kevin O'Connell. He's boys with Justin Jefferson as well. And imagine the Vikings 11 personnel group becomes, sorry, KJ Osborne, bye. It's Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Odell Beckham, TJ Hockenson, and Dalvin Cook. I already think Minnesota has the best 11 personnel package in the entire NFL right now. You add Odell Beckham to that mix, and oh my God, that is tantalizingly talented and dangerous from that standpoint. Now, we'll probably get more Odell Beckham tidbits in the coming days and weeks here, but with what we know so far, do you want to sign Odell Beckham? Y for yes, N for no. It's the pinned comment on today's video, so if the ad break comes here on YouTube, cool. Take advantage of it. Head down there, Y for yes, N for no. Let's get to our overreactions. Minnesota, it was not pretty. It was ugly at points. They have yet to play a complete game this year, but once again, Minnesota won the football game 20-17 over the Washington Commanders, which wouldn't have been as close if the ref didn't tackle the defender and allow a touchdown, just to be clear. That was the one big play they had on offense, and beyond that, Minnesota totally shut them down. Here's some overreactions beyond the ref was rigged. TJ Hockenson is elite. Yeah, welcome to the squad, TJ, and again, thank you, Detroit Lions, for giving him up for what amounts to a late second-round pick. That one still does not make any sense to me. Hockenson played very well, was the one of the leading receivers, against the Commanders. 9 catches, 70 yards, 0 touchdowns, so shorter area of the field stuff. But credit to Kevin O'Connell and the Vikings coaching staff for finding a way to get him involved. You have a talented young tight end under contract again next year. You work on an extension probably after this year ends. I love the addition of TJ Hockenson. He and Justin Jefferson are going to be a key part of this Vikings offense for years to come. Because Minnesota is on absolute fire right now, we are doing something I don't think we've done in the past here on Vikings Now. A jersey giveaway. Here's how you can get it, so make sure you're paying attention. Head over to BetUS, our sportsbook partner, and use promo code CHAT125 at chatsports.com/bet. You must sign up and deposit at least $100, A, to get the 125% deposit bonus, and to get, from us here at Chat Sports, a Justin Jefferson jersey. You got to place a bet by kickoff, so you got plenty of time to make that happen. We've got these 2 Jefferson jerseys available, official Nike ones, by the way, not the knockoffs. No, they are officially licensed NFL Nike jerseys, the purple and white and the purple and yellow. Email us if you want in on this deal. Jersey@chatsports.com. We'll need a bunch of stuff. We'll need your BetUS account number, screenshot of your first bet to prove that you actually bet and didn't just steal someone's whatever. New users only, by the way. Then we'll need your shipping address, your jersey size info, so we can get it shipped out to you, right? If you have any questions, any at all, simply email us, jersey@chatsports.com. You'll get a message with the full list of information that we need. Once you email us, it's just a lot easier to communicate than trying to respond to YouTube comments. So any questions, if you want in on this rare limited time offer, email us, jersey@chatsports.com. Let's move to Christian Darrisaw now. Is he a top 3 left tackle in the NFL? Especially just for this year, I'm having a tough time finding anyone that I would say is a clear top 3 better than Christian Darrisaw. He was great once again against the Commanders, and I guess maybe the lasting impact short-term wise or immediate player-wise of the previous regime was treated out and still getting Christian Darrisaw. Worked out pretty well. 87.3 overall grade, 1 pressure allowed against an admittedly not great Commanders outside pass rush. Great in run blocking again, 0 sacks allowed. Darrisaw continues to be an absolute stud at the left tackle spot. I have been very impressed. I'd wondered if maybe the full breakout came in year 3. No, it has come this year. He is having an all-pro-esque season for the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I'll make note that beyond Christian Darrisaw, maybe not the best performance among your offensive line. Ezra Cleveland, I thought had been playing decently so far this year. Had a 0 pass blocking grade, which that's borderline unheard of. Garett Bradbury was okay. Ed Ingram is fine. It's almost like the average grade is a 60. I wonder if they even finished it. Brian O'Neill, meanwhile, not his best game, but I'm not worried about him at all. Darrisaw, though, is a focal point of this team moving forward, thanks to his great play along the offensive line. If you are a new subscriber, you subscribe today, type me. I want to get 10 new subs off of today's video. I guarantee there are 10 people who have made it to this point in the video, because we're not done yet, and are not subscribed. Get that changed. Get the big red button or the black and white button. YouTube making some design changes here. And subscribe for free Vikings videos every single day. Let's maybe get ahead of ourselves, but it's fun. It's Overreaction Monday. Why not? The Purple People Eaters are back. Let's go with it. Why not? Maybe not quite the Hall of Fame level, but in terms of having 2 dynamic pass rushers, yes. After a bit of a slow start from a sack perspective, Danielle Hunter got going against the Commanders. 2 sacks, 7 pressures against a team that admittedly is one of the worst pass blocking teams in the NFL. 7 total pressures. Za'Darius Smith did not have a sack, but he had 9 pressures. When those 2 guys are combining for 16 pressures against Taylor Heinicke, you're typically going to win the football game. Danielle Hunter was hyped as the better player entering this year, and I mean no disrespect towards Hunter when I say this, but Za'Darius Smith has been awesome. In fact, he has been elite this year. Who do you think is better right now, right this second? You can only pick one. Who would it be? 99 for Danielle Hunter or 55 for Za'Darius Smith? Sound off in the comments. Next up, Kirk Cousins is clutch. Yeah, at least this year he's been awesome clutch. Now, we can have the whole primetime Kirk debate issue, whatever, but we're not focused on primetime because that's not as impactful right this moment. In the 4th quarter of this year, Kirk Cousins has led already 4 game-winning drives, a massive figure in the NFL. Now, you got to be in the 4th quarter to have that stat, but still, that's crunch time. That's clutch time. That's when you got to make plays, when you got to go get a bucket if you want to do the basketball analogy that Kevin O'Connor this year. Go get a bucket. Go get a drive. Go get some scores. Almost 64% completion rate, 566 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Cousins and his play this year is a big reason why the Minnesota Vikings are where they're at. The clear-cut favorites, the eventual winners of the AFC North, because let's be honest, the Lions suck. The Bears have finally found some life on offense, but they're several games back. And Green Bay, they look broken. Aaron Rodgers, he looks bad. He looks real broken. Kirk's the best quarterback in the NFC this year. It's not a hot take. That's a fact. Rodgers has been bad for Green Bay. He's a part of the why they've had issues. Cousins, big plays in big moments, and the overall, I think the chemistry could tie back to what we saw at the beginning of the video, right, with the shirtless Kirk and Kirk Cousins and all that. They've bonded in a better way this year. Maybe getting rid of Mike Zimmer helped that. But Cousins in Minnesota are in position to make a very deep run this year in the NFC as long as that 4th quarter play continues when it really gets into crunch time. If you haven't already, folks, make sure you guys are subscribed. Minnesota Vikings Now, right here on YouTube.